Yo, what's good, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Swaggy Sports Talk. Today we got explosive news in NFL free agency, right? But before all that, let me introduce myself. If you guys aren't familiar with this listening podcast, it's your boy Iso Swaggy, aka the only host here talking. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna be spinning some info in your ear holes. You know what I'm saying? Cause I got that straight bars. You know what I'm saying? All right, that's cringe. All right, let's get to the point, guys. All right, so today is March 15th, day one of free agency, which opened up with a banger. So far, I think the Patriots are like the most spent in free agency so far, over like 100 mil or something like that, like paid out wise. But anyways, before we get to them, let's go down the list because we got so many news going on right now. It's going crazy right now. It's already like 10 p.m. right now, and there's still news dropping like by this very minute. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna try to do whatever's out right now. So here we go. Let's start off with the Los Angeles Rams. They signed Leonard Floyd for a 4-year contract. How many mil did he get? 64 million for 4 years. Didn't really say how much his guarantee is, but that's a big pickup for them. I know. I think the Chargers were in the talk for Leonard Floyd, but I knew the Rams were like really aren't trying to let him go, so they kept him under lock. So that's cool for him to return over there. You know what I'm saying? And I think that was the only signing so far because I think the Rams are tight on the money right now. So that's probably the only free agent signing that they could do because they lost what's his name, John Johnson to the Cleveland Browns. He signed over there as well, but we'll get to that. New York Giants, we got Austin Johnson. Not really familiar with any Giants players, but we're gonna go down the list. They got Devontae Booker. I believe he played for the Raiders. Yep, played for the Raiders for a $6 million contract. Not a huge improvement, I would say. I think that's just to like fill depth for their running back line, especially since who knows how Saquon's health is gonna be, So I guess that's good to have him as a backup over there. Austin Jackson, a D tackle. They do? They re-signed him back, or where did he come from? I agreed. Okay, so they just re-signed him back. They don't really say like any of the stats on here, but I guess he's pretty good. They didn't really say how much they paid him though. So yeah, on to the next team, Las Vegas Raiders to sign Unique Ngakoue. Huge pickup for them. I still think they need to pick up some offensive tackles though, cause I think they only got like one person left on their O line. What? Maybe not, cause I think they're working on Kyle Long. So Kyle Long's probably gonna sign there, but I'm not sure who's like their lineup right now, cause they got rid of almost everybody on the offensive line. But for defensive defensive wise, they got a pretty good solid D lineman, So that's a good pickup for them, but hopefully they could like build a line for Derek Carr out there, And they lost who else did they do? That's pretty much it for them. And right here, the main event, you know what I'm saying? LA Chargers, we improved the line completely. Signed Corey Linsley to the highest paid center in the league, which was, how much was it? I don't think they wrote it down here, but it's like 63 mil, I think. I think he got like 24 or 25 mil guaranteed on signing. So we signed him for, I believe, 5 years actually. So that's a huge pickup for us, especially since he's the number one center in the NFL, you know what I'm saying? So that's a huge improvement for there. And we re-signed Michael Davis, which is a huge another move for us because we only got like one cornerback as of right, not as of right now because we got Michael Davis, but we got two now. Just Chris Harris and Michael Davis. We need one more. Hopefully we get Asante Samuel in the draft or something like that, but we need to improve that immediately because we lost Casey Hayward, So I believe we just signed another offensive tackle too from the Pittsburgh Steelers. I forgot his name. Let me search her real quick. Chargers, the tackle. What's his name? Matt Filia from the Steelers, left guard. I wonder if they're showing. for 21 mil contract for 3 years. Don't really know how much is guaranteed yet, but I think it's pretty good upgrade as well over what we had before. So Brandon State is doing his thing right now, building a wall for Justin Herbert out there. So we're going to be looking pretty good this next year, all right? And let's go move on to the Miami Dolphins. I don't know what's going on in Miami right now. They're losing, all the good players so far. They signed a punter and Vince Bigel. Not sure who that is either. Agreed to a 1-year deal to return. Okay, so I guess he was on the team before. But I know they lost Calvin Noy and whatnot, and a couple linebackers too to the Patriots, and I think the Houston Texans, they traded with somebody. But I don't know what's going on with the Miami Dolphins right now. They're losing players. Let's see. Denver Broncos. They re-signed Ronald Darby to a $30 million deal for 3 years. Probably gonna get 15 guaranteed off that. I think he's kind of old. He's on the older side of being a cornerback, I think. I think he's in his 30s maybe. How old is he? Let's see, 1994, 27 actually. Oh, same year as me. Oh, not a bad pickup then. Pretty good pickup, I guess. Who else? They have Shelby Harris. I know him. He's pretty good too, so he was worth the money, I think, in my opinion. 3 years for $27 million. That's a good pickup, but who is going to be the real quarterback? Because Drew Lock ain't it. I've been saying this for years now. Drew Lock ain't it. He's not that good. I think he's overhyped. I think the Denver's got to go address the QB situation in this year's draft maybe. So let's see how that goes for them. And they franchise tag Justin Simmons. I really like them coming out. I wish he would touch free agency, but Broncos are franchise tagging him, so he's stuck with that team for the next year. Then the Kansas City Chiefs. Not sure how they did it, but they did it. They signed Joe Thuney, coming from the Patriots. I believe, from what I heard, they were all restructured contracts with Mahomes and Travis Kelce and Tyreek Hill in order to sign Joe Thuney, because they dropped they cut 2 of their starting offensive tackles. So not sure how they're gonna address that, probably through the draft, but they got a solid proven guard right there. So I guess that's an improvement for now. But let's see what they do in the draft, And that's pretty much it for the Chiefs. New York Jets. I don't know how to feel about this. They signed Corey Davis to $37 million for 3 years. To me, he's not a true number one, so I think they were better off signing Juju Smith, to be honest, instead of Corey Davis. I think he's kind of overrated, in my opinion. I believe he was the first round draft, but he ain't it to me, Obviously, A.J. Brown was the number one wide receiver in the Tennessee Titans over there. But Corey Davis, I don't know how to feel about him. I feel like he's just a role type of guy, he got nothing that stands out about him, route running wise or speed wise. He don't got none of that, So let's see what the Jets are gonna do, especially with the QB situation with Sam Darnold, or maybe drafting somebody with the second overall pick, So that's a big question mark here. They should have signed a top guy like Kenny Golladay. See, they should have got that. But I don't know, man. I don't know who would spend $37 million on a wide receiver number 2. But yeah. Who's this? Jared Davis now. From the former Detroit Lions. Not sure about him, but I guess the Jets are happy with him, I guess. Dallas Cowboys, obviously, you guys know Dak Prescott signed the richest contract for a QB, you know what I'm saying? He got $78 million for the first year, so yeah. And the New England Patriots right here. New England freaking Patriots went to the bank, told them to withdraw straight cash, $100 million, you know what I'm saying? Slammed down on the table, and bam, they went shopping like crazy. They balled out this first day of free agency, you know what I'm saying? Let's see, what's the first move? They got Matthew Judon from the Baltimore Ravens. Really good, high quality guy, you know what I'm saying? Signed up for a lot of money. A lot of money. Like, the Patriots are known to be cheap, but I think this is Bill Belichick's last run at it. So I think that's why they're gonna go all out. So this what explains the whole thing that's going on right now with the Patriots to me, how they're gonna ball out. Because I think this is Bill Belichick's last run. Maybe this year and next year, and that's it. He's gonna call it quits and retire. So I think that's why they're going all out. But they got Matthew Judon from the Baltimore Ravens, 4 years, $56 million, $32 million guaranteed. He's I think he's a Pro Bowler, but definitely worth it to me. But yeah, Nelson Aguilar. Surprised that the Raiders didn't try to re-sign him back. So he went to free agency. Next thing you know, the Patriots signed him for a 2 years, $26 million contract. That is kind of crazy to me that the Raiders let him walk like that. So I'm not sure what they're gonna do over there on the Raiders side, but the Patriots side, you got Cam Newton, Nelson Aguilar, Jonnu Smith that they just signed. So they got a 1-2 so far, starting wide receiver, tight end. Damn, I feel like I burp every single episode I do. Anyways, Jonnu Smith agreed to 4 years of $50 million contract, $31 million guaranteed. I didn't really know much about him, but when I heard his name like being thrown on free agency, I watched a couple highlights. You know what I'm saying? So, but he got speed and he's pretty athletic. So I feel like that's a good pickup for them, especially since they haven't had a good quality tight end since Rob Gronkowski. You know what I'm saying? Because I think they drafted like 2 rookies last year or the year before. Both of them didn't pan out, so it's pretty good that they went to go get a proven guy. So now they got a number 1 tight end, Jonnu Smith, and probably a number 1 wide receiver, Nelson Aguilar. And they got Cam Newton, so the offense are looking pretty alright. You know what I'm saying? I heard they might be able to still be in the race for Hunter Henry. I don't know how they could afford that, but yeah. That would be crazy if they get Hunter Henry and Jonnu Smith and probably do like a 1-2 punch with the tight ends. You know what I'm saying? Like how they did with Rob Gronkowski and the late Aaron Hernandez, And then they picked up my boy. Well, I'm a fan of him, but he got swag. That's why he got swag. So Jalen Mills, they signed Jalen Mills for a 4-year, $24 million contract, $9 million guaranteed. I'm not sure where he's gonna fit. Probably gonna be a safety. Well, they list him as safety here, so I assume they're gonna use him as a safety because I believe they dropped the Patriots let go Jason McCourty, so they're probably gonna push him up to safety and have Gilmore and J.C. Jackson playing the wideouts, not wideouts, but the cornerbacks on the outside. But there's rumors that they might try to shop Stephon Gilmore because they don't want to pay him that $9 million for 1 year. So who knows if he's gonna play safety or become the number 2 defensive back over there on Patriots side. But a good depth pickup for them. You know what I'm saying? Like he's a good role player, but not sure about starters because I remember when I used to like watch the Eagles and he always get burnt like burnt toast like crazy. But yeah, and my boy, you know what I'm saying? This one kind of like hurt me a little bit because I wanted him on the Chargers, you know what I'm saying? My boy Kendrick Bourne, you know what I'm saying? They signed him a 3-year contract, $22 million. Go out there and get the bag, you feel me? Like that's my boy though. Like, how I known of him was because his YouTube video popped up in my recommendations, you know what I'm saying? And then ever since then, been a fan of him. Like, he's decent as a wide receiver, but as a YouTuber, he's cool, you know what I'm saying? He got swag, that's why I mess with him. And he knows how, you know what I'm saying? He knows how to dress, you know what I'm saying? He be turned up out there. Then we got defensive tackle Devon Gotjuch, straight out of Miami Dolphins. It's pretty crazy how, see, like I'm saying, the Miami Dolphins, they're letting go of some players, so. And he running to the Patriots, agreed to a 2-year deal worth up to $60 million. $9 million guaranteed. That's crazy. But yeah, I believe Lawrence Guy is gonna be a free agent, so they're not gonna sign him. So still a lot of big name free agency outside right now. As of day 1 wrapping up, and they got the Trich Wise. I'm not even gonna try and pronounce it, but yeah, Then they got Cam Newton, of course. Carl Davis, sign off Jacksonville. Not a big name. Justin Mitchell, don't know who that is. Buffalo Bills, they re-signed their tackles, you know what I'm saying, and that linebacker. And other than that, that's pretty much it for free agency today on day one, guys. A lot of transactions going on. We still no question yet, or no answers yet on where Juju Smith is gonna land. Him and Kenny Golladay are like the highest free agency left. So let's see where they're going, you know. So wait for day 2, and don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, comment down below, you know what I'm saying, on the YouTube channel. Rate the podcast 5 stars on whatever platform you listen to, Apple, Spotify, whatever, you know what I'm saying. So check back in tomorrow on free agency day 2, and I will keep you tuned in and updated with every transaction going on right now. Obviously, I'm going to go, you know what I'm saying, like the Chargers first, you know what I'm saying, that's day 1. But always keep it swaggy, guys, and I am out. Peace.